So let's go on back over to our text editor. And we can get rid of this puts new entries.class. And now what we're going to do is create two new variables. I'm going to say the entry segment is now equal to new entries array point 0, and the exit segment is now equal to new entries array index 1. So what we're doing here is we are, as we've seen before, what we're doing is we're getting the new entries array and its index value of 0. So this is going to be the first segment, and it's going to now be an integer value because we did our map, which converted our values to an integer and put those into the new entries array. So now that we have our integer values equal to these two variables, what we need to do next is get all of the segments that the car is going to pass between the exit segment and the entry segment. So to do that, we're going to use that range object that we had talked about before. So we can set a new variable, entry, we'll call it entry and exit range is equal to entry segment to the exit segment, and then convert it to an array. And then what we are going to do is we are going to set a new instance variable equal to an array, an already existing array. So we're going to create the array, and we'll call it 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1. And we'll show you what we're going to do with this in a minute. And we are then going to create a new, another new variable, and we're going to call it new values. Actually, no, we're not going to call it new values. We're going to call it largest vehicle, because this is where we determine what the largest vehicle that can pass through that the car that's broken down can pass through is. So we're going to say entry exit range dot map. So now that we have our array of segments saved to this variable, we can do something to all of those segments. Do value, and what we're going to do is we are going to say array and value, and then we're going to end this. And let me explain what's going on here. So we set a variable equal to our range that we do something to, and what we're doing is we're passing in every element of that array into this value block, and we are calling the dict array and setting, and we're calling a dict array and an index value on that array. So we are saying for the value, so let's say we had a value of 1 pass in. So for the index value of 1, set that equal to 2. And set that equal to 3. Or for the index value of 3 in the index, or in the dict array, 0, 1, 2, 3, set that equal to 2. So these are actually the largest possible vehicles that can pass through the segment. So if we're at segment 0, the largest possible vehicle that can pass through is the car. At segment 1, it's going to be the truck. At segment 2, it is going to be the bike. At segment 3, it is going to be the car, and so on and so forth. And then what we're going to do, after we determine what the largest possible vehicle that can pass through is, we are going to say put largest vehicle dot min, and then we'll save that. So I'm going to stop the video here, and then in the next video I'm just going to do one more quick walkthrough of exactly what this code is doing, and just explain it one time through so that you guys have a second chance to hear just what's going on without me actually typing out everything at the same time, which I think can help.